Welcome back to the Fox 18 Sports Sunday Show. We're joined with the Annawan-Wethersfield Titans coming off a huge playoff win against the defending 1A state champs in Forson. Now you guys have another big opponent ahead of you in Morrison coming up. They're undefeated as well. Colton, talk to us about what you've seen about Morrison and what's impressed you about them, and then what are you guys going to have to do to go up there and get a win?
Yeah, we've heard that they're pretty fast and they're athletic just like we are. We just got to come into the game mentally prepared like we always have been for the last couple games and the whole season, really. Our coaches, they have great game plans. It goes all to them at the end because they work their butts off every day and throughout the week. We just got to come mentally prepared and ready to take it to them.
And then, Julian, you guys get them at home. How big is that for you guys to have the home crowd, cheering for you and to play them at your home place?
Yeah, to start, we just have the best fans in the world. The community from both school districts are huge, and the kids that look up to all of us, they definitely motivate us all, and they're definitely a huge part of all of our success, and we couldn't thank them enough. So being at home for this next game gives us a huge momentum boost. And coming off that last win at Forson, it's just big for us, and we're definitely ready for this next game.
Definitely, it's going to be a big game. And Tevin, offensive line, what are you guys going to have to make sure you get done so you can put points on the board?
We have to make sure that we execute up front this week a lot. We want to make sure that we read all of our keys and make sure that we hit the right people, and we also make sure we need to give our quarterback time to throw the ball a lot. That's a huge factor, and then we also need to execute.
And then Drake, building on that, but on the defensive side.
Oh, obviously, we got to come out. We got to be the most physical team out there. We know they're fast. We've seen them. We've seen their film. And we think that we're a pretty fast team as well. And hopefully we get out there and have a great matchup.
And as you said, definitely really physical. You guys want to go out really being really physical. Coach, if you go in there and win this week against Morrison, that will be the most wins in program history. What would you say that would mean to this program?
Yeah, it would be incredible. These kids have worked their tails off to reach this position, and to set these new school records. I'm only imagining once we kind of review all the statistics that we're going to have a handful of records that got broken this year. But the number one to me and to these guys would be if we could set this wins record and live to play another game. If we can get by this one, you're one away from playing on turf for a big trophy. So that would be crazy. But it's one game at a time. So our focus is on getting win number 12.
And then sticking with you, Coach, what is your message to these guys this week and kind of the game plan going in?
It's going to be we're going to dive into it. We dive into the numbers pretty hard with film and stats and kind of what works for the other team. So we're going to put together a game plan that's going to allow us to use our strengths both offensively and defensively. And our number one goal is always be the most physical team on both sides of the ball. Speaking to Coach Schmidt's defensive philosophy, we want to stop the run. And Morrison's a team that's going to run the football quite a bit. They also will throw it a little bit more than Forreston did. So we're going to have to be able to stop the run, and then we need to establish something up front. Whether that's pass pro, whether that's our running game, we need to kind of get into a rhythm and a flow offensively so that way we can make teams defend us from sideline to sideline. It's worked pretty well for us so far this year.
And then, Drake, starting with you, and let's go down the line. This is a big game. Obviously everything matters. Talk to me about your pregame listening. What are you listening to before the game to get ready?
A little bit of Luke Combs, a little bit of DaBaby. A little mix up between both of those, country, rap, in between.
I like that. Tevin?
Yeah, we get really pumped in, really focused. We listen to all sorts of music. Everyone has their different traditions. Some people have their headphones in. And then our coaches also gives us a speech before we play and get us locked in.
Yeah, one of the best parts about football is the pregame locker room hype up. So I love it all. It gets me going, and postgame just as fun too.
What about you, Colton?
Everything they've said it all. Just coming ready to be our team and to be prepared for this game. It's phenomenal that we're this far, and we're looking forward to this game.
Well, guys, congratulations on the season so far, and good luck for this upcoming weekend against Morrison. The Titans will be taking on the undefeated Mustangs Saturday in Kewanee at their stadium. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Fox 18 Sports.